If I didn't do this, I would suffer more. The mind would be duller. The heart would be more closed. I mean, that's not an option. So I think that's what keeps me. I can't say so much about the meditation. I meditate regularly. I meditate a lot. But really now my life is my practice. It's more about the whole Noble Eightfold Path. It's about our actions, our speech, our livelihood, our sexuality, everything, is really the practice at this point. I came to the practice with a real sense of urgency. I was actually on a death trajectory. I have had since I was a child severe post-traumatic stress disorder and severe depression. There had been hospitalizations, electric shock treatments, all kinds of medications, and those things hadn't helped all that much. And so there was a sense of great urgency when I came to the Dharma because I needed to try to understand what's happening here. That felt like the last chance. So the Buddha says, practice as if your hair's on fire, and I practiced as if my hair's on fire. I'm still practicing 38 years later as if my hair's on fire, because I still have these illnesses and I still have to work with them. Now, what really sustains me, the deepest form of refuge for me, is the intention to free this heart and to support others to be free. So I teach freedom as a Dharma teacher, and I try to make actually my last thought before I go to sleep and my first thought when I wake up in the morning, and I seldom miss because I've been doing it now for thousands of nights and mornings, from Shantideva, the 6th century writer, for as long as space and time endure, I will abide to relieve the suffering of living beings. And that gives direction. I think for people with depression, with the futility and despair that come with depression, for me, the most important thing is to have a life that has meaning, to have a sense of meaning, and to have actually a sense of a way forward. Because both with post-traumatic stress disorder, when it's strong, and with depression, there's a frozen state. One becomes frozen, one becomes paralyzed. And how I can move out of that paralysis is to say, this is why I'm here, this is my intention, and I'm going to do it. And that has kept me alive, actually. There hasn't been a year since I was probably an early teenager when I haven't been concerned about suicide. But I'm still here. And it's really this practice, not only the practice for myself, but the practice of serving others and having the intention, I'm not going to leave this universe until every being is free, and I'm going to be the last one out to close the door behind me. But we might have a party first. When everybody's free, we'll have a big party that will close the door on samsara. So, on the realm of suffering.